It is. We're just doing it later. Oh, oh, we have a tiny thing that is now set up. Hopefully, um, and that's cool. I like that it's set up, but unfortunately, as you can see, there are some troubles with it. But hopefully, this will be solved at some point. That's the goal, the ultimate goal. I do have a selection. Oh, a selection of things in front of me. I'm here that I figured we could talk about really quick because some of them are kind of cool, and I got one new thing today because I went out to get my tires fixed up, and I picked up something because I thought it was cool. So we'll put tailgate over here because he was cheap. We'll move this over here. I'm also going to turn this bit off because it is just kind of weird and doesn't allow me to see that side of the camera screen thing at all. So I'm just going to turn that off. Move this. Adjust. There we go. And we'll try and go for like 30 minutes on this one, just to hopefully get everything set up. I'm going to close out of that. Open that back up. There we go. Hey, yeah, it does look really cool, but it just looks really like awkward. It just looks really, really awkward trying to get it to like function, or not function, but really awkward to get it in here because it has that black screen. But I wanted to show off a few things because I don't know if the comparisons were great in the footage, and then talk about a few things that are going to be coming up as far as like reviews and things go. Scourge and Megatron, they are fantastically scaled to each other. Scourge's shoulder pads go up to Megatron's head, which is really nice. Like they just look great together. But we're going to be talking about some other stuff that I got, such as Badoop, this guy, and the tailgate. So we're going to talk about tailgate first, just because he's a little easier. Show off the boys. So tailgate is a white Firebird-esque, Mustang-esque, muscle car-y car, and he's very cool. He is a repaint of Windcharger, which I do have, but I don't like Windcharger. He's a little dusty, and this version that I have, someone wrote bomb disposal on it, so I'm going to have to clean that off at some point. Transforming him is extremely simple. He is Titan Master compatible, so you can totally throw a Titan Master in here, and I don't have one on hand, but you can totally throw a Titan Master in there. This moves. These come down. The whole head assembly moves down, and that plugs in, and then you can just split the legs. And there's tailgate. He's super cute, and he's super easy to transform. Bomb disposal, what? Yeah, he's a bomb disposal guy or something, or like he is a bomb. It's like from the comic books, but he's pretty nice. Has a fairly all right head sculpt. Can we get some more light on that? There we go. Yeah, pretty all right head sculpt, all in all. Very solid little lad. Throw him back over there. The thing I was really excited about finding recently was this guy, Senator Senator Crosscut. He's super cool. One of the things that I really like about him is you can totally take all these like missiles that he has, and then he has these like roll out guns on his arms, but you can take all those missiles and these shoulder cannons, and you can just tuck them away, like, and then he's just like a dude. He's just a guy with no nefarious like armaments, and then wow, there it is. Boom, shoulder cannons. I don't know. I really like this. Transformation on him is also like dumb simple. Just folding these up, folding those up, popping that out of place, and popping that out of place, and then rotate 180. And then I really like this, how the just chest kind of comes out and then everything flips. I don't like that, like everything right here, nothing, it just sits there. Nothing tabs into place there. But that just rolls up like that. We can get this all curled up, and then the arms just squeeze into place. And then these arms have like a specialized joint in them that lets them tuck in onto the torso. And then we can... Oh no, oh no, oh no! Ah! Oh my gosh, it doesn't want to move. There it goes. Yeah, and then these just curl up like so. And move back like so. And then this can tuck in like that. And then hopefully everything. And then the doors kind of... they kind of just fold down onto the sides and clip in, sort of holding everything together. What's really cool, he turns into like a Subaru looking thing. Very, very cool. Really happy with this. He also has pinned wheels because he's an older figure, so he can so he rolls really, really nicely, which is amazing. I will have another unboxing coming up very soon. I would say probably by the end of the week, which is the final Predacon I need. My boy Rain just sent out the Skybite today. I need to send him some funds for that. But yeah, I did get my Skybite in the mail. He's coming, so hopefully I'll be able to take some photos of Scourge and Skybite, which I got the Thrilling 31. The Thrilling 30 Skybite is the newest version of Skybite that we've gotten in terms of like him looking like how he does in RID, because there's a couple other versions from Transformers Cyberverse, but I wanted the Thrilling 31. Not owes me 56,000. Oh my god, no. Oh my god, no. But yeah, no. Size comparison? Machine Wars Hoist. So he's about Machine Wars Hoist size, you know? Everyone should know how big this is, because if you don't have one, you should get one. This is a very good figure. It almost makes me want to go out and track down a tow line, kind of, but I have RID tow line, so I have a legacy tow line at least. But hey, it is what it is. Move Machine Wars Hoist over there. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you should follow me on Instagram. Just saying. That's just facts. I don't have a lot on my desk actually right now. I do have Laserfire though. I do have him. Something I've been working on. I do want to show this off because it's a project I've been working on. And I think it's kind of cool, but I think we're getting one. So I don't mind showing this off because I'm probably not going to finish it, which sucks because I really wanted to. This was going to be a custom... He's very dusty actually right now. This was going to be a custom legacy... There it goes. Crankcase. Or not crankcase, Cannonball. That's what this was going to be. And, I mean, it's not a difficult custom to do. It's basically doing the arms and legs up in gold and then calling it a day. And then I was going to have my friend 3D print me a head, but my friend has been very elusive about printing me pieces. So I have not been able to get a handle on him. So my legacy Cannonball cannot be finished, but I'm pretty sure that we're getting Cannonball in like a Pirates thing that we're getting next year, or next year. So I might just hold off and see if that is Cannonball. I can't imagine it not being him, considering like he's like the pirate transformer, and it's a deluxe class and we just don't know who it is. I would be amazed if it's not Cannonball. But if it's not, I'm like 90% done. Just need the head. So that's the hope, is that one day I'll be able to finish this, or I just will stop being lazy and finish it. That's the real kicker, is that I just don't have motivation to finish it, because I know I'm not going to be able to get that head for it. And I really, really want to get the head for it. That said, let's talk about Megatron. I don't know if I showed off his modes last time I had him on stream, but I think we're going to talk about him on stream. Because he's extremely cool. Set some stuff off to the side here. Move, cross cut, and we'll put tailgate back into vehicle mode because I like tailgate. Tailgate's vehicle mode. Doobie-doo-doo. And it's just a really simple transformation. I like that it's like a pseudo Firebird too, because like that's like my favorite vehicle mode. And this was like one of the few things that I was missing in terms of like Firebird Transformers was tailgate, so pretty happy with that. I have most Firebird Transformers. I have Windcharger, who I either am going to get rid of or I'm going to keep. I haven't yet to decide, because Windcharger is the same thing, just lamer, and I don't really care him. Show Dragon, Robot, Jet, and Elephant. Okay, we can show off like Bat mode. We can do Bat mode and a couple others. We can do like Dragon too, one of the other Dragon modes. So let's do the Bat mode. This comes down. These roll around. These come down. Bat mode is really cool. And I also really like Bat mode because that's like his beast mode. He says it a couple times. When he says Megatron beast mode, it's usually to turn into the Bat mode, which I thought was really interesting. So the legs kind of just fold up onto his back like so. It just like this. The arms fold out like this. These arms fold out like so, kind of like they're going into dragon mode. And then from inside the chest there's a little piece right there, which I'm gonna get. There's my plastic, my little, this bit, there we go, boop, and he gets a little mouth cover thing. And there he is in Bat mode. Oh, Mio wants me to show off the core classes. Okay, fine. I gotta go across the room to get them. Give me a hot second. I gotta go across the room to get these. Take off my headphones real quick, but I'm gonna keep talking. Just because then the entertainment and the interaction value goes up if I continue to talk while I'm across the room. Okay. Where's my headphones? Found my headphones. Okay. Got my headphones. Okay, so this is a really cool set. This is a really cool set that I got in the mail. And yes, it is for Mio. Picked this up for her because she was really disappointed that at the price of it, which the amount I got this for was $35. I got this for $35, and I think for that price, I think that it's just fantastic. I think that is the price you want to pay for this. I'm trying to see if there's a... There is a storage section for this. That's awesome. Okay, so for $35, I think that this is just a wonderful little package. But for anything more than that, I think you're overpaying. And I said that back when this came out too. So we have the core class, Optimus Prime with trailer, and Bumblebee 2-pack. And this is very cool. Tilt my camera down a little bit. What's that? Tilt my camera down. There we go. Nope. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so this was a really cool set that came out. 35 shipped, yeah. Yeah, 35 shipped. And what this is a repack of... So I'm going to try and fit like all the new stuff. I want to talk about the old stuff first because I haven't talked about the core classes. It's a repack of core class Optimus with both accessories. So he has his ion cannon and the axe that came with Nemesis Prime. Then a repack of the Target exclusive Bumblebee. So, which I'm pretty sure this was supposed to be Bumper, but we never saw it as Bumper. Yeah, exactly. So the retail price being $40. $40 plus tax plus shipping, which it's like $7 to $8 shipping, and then taxes it's going to tack on, so it's almost $50 for two $10 toys essentially is what they're saying, and a box. Granted, I do think that this is a really good set, and I think $35 for this I think is more than fair. Like $30 would have been perfect. $35 is solid. Like I said, shipped. Like I would maybe do, if you could find it for $40 shipped, for 40 shipped, I'd say that that's probably worth it too. But yeah, 50, almost 50 or higher, like ridiculous. I wouldn't go more than 40. Like in all fairness, like having this in hand, I will say that it feels worth it at 40, but even then. So talking about specifically the core classes real quick, Optimus is a very nice recolor. His colors are a lot more vibrant here than the original Kingdom and Legacy release of this. And then Bumblebee, I believe a lot of his gray was black on the previous version. So I don't have the original core class Bumblebee to compare this to, but it is very, very cute. Setting that aside, I will talk about the new vehicle mode component because there's really not much else to talk about in vehicle mode before we get to the new stuff. The new vehicle mode component is a trailer hitch, and as you can see, the trailer does have a little kickstand, which is really nice. This is just a shrunken Earthrise trailer, which is pretty cool. And the peg just rests in there. It doesn't snap in, it doesn't plug in, it just rests. But it is pretty nice. This is the first generation's Optimus with white thighs. That's really cool. Yeah, he has, instead of gray, he has white accents, which is really nice. But it is pretty cool. The trailer actually looks a little more like to scale with to this Optimus than like the Earthrise one does. I don't know if that's just me thinking that, but it does look a little more to scale with this because I know the Earthrise trailer was a little smaller. So he does look good. It looks really, really nice. Bumblebee does look good driving next to it, although Bumblebee is huge compared to this Optimus, but hey, it's core class. You know, you're not going to get it for scale. As far as new components go, of course, Optimus gets his trailer hitch piece to cover up his this piece. It gives him fuel tanks? Does it? Oh, it... Reconnection successful? Are we good? We back? Oh, I'm trying. There it goes. Okay. All right, we good. We Gucci. It looks like we're back. Yeah, it does give him little fuel tanks on the side. That's really, really cool. I like that. Setting that off, we'll talk about the other new components of the trailer, which it can just pop open and go, ah. And inside, you get some storage for all of Optimus Prime's accessories, which is really nice, as well as the tiniest little roller that ever was a little roller. He is very cute. He is very small. He does have little molded seats, and yes, he does just sit right there like the original G1 trailer. Seeing this at core class really makes me upset that we just don't get all of this with the Earthrise one. So roller can, you know, roll out and move. And in here we do see that we get the Ion Blaster, the Energon Axe, which do have straight up places to plug in and store. And then we get the command unit, which I believe lifts up. Oop, I popped it off. It's on a 5mm, so I'm not too worried about it. It's just on a 5mm peg. But yes, it does lift up a tiny bit, and it has more of a G1 look than the Earthrise one does, with the radar dish and the little grabber claw, which the little grabber claw is on a slight ball joint. I wish it had cut out at the back or something, so that way it could, you know, move out a little bit more. But it is very cute, and it is very G1 accurate. It looks like those are blast effect compatible, but maybe not. We know Prime's ion cannon is. Now, something kind of interesting that plugs in. Well, you can also lift this up all the way, kind of like that, if you do it like so. You can still do the G1 thing where you close up the trailer with the little drone on the outside and snap it in. It does have a dedicated... Oops, I unplugged it from the friction peg. It does have a dedicated tab slot for it. Mio's gonna put the artillery robot on roller. Oh my god, can it? Can you put the artillery bot on roller? Is that what that's for? No way. No way. That's awesome. Pew, 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 pew. Did a pog and died. Yeah, this is kind of awesome. I kind of love the way roller looks like that, and this also makes sense. It kind of gives roller like a battle platform thing going on. Like, this is really cool. Battle roller. If any of you guys remember battle roller. But yeah, you can totally do the trailer closed up with the thingy on the outside to like comment, and then roller, yes, you can close this up, and roller totally can like it does work with roller. It's not very great because, like I said, it doesn't really tab in, but it does. Roller can totally pull the hitch just like that. No, I didn't know it could do all this. I'm messing with it right now live on camera. There's some other tabs up here, which I don't know. Are those potentially for this? No? No? Okay. Does this store under here in any way? No? Yeah, you guys can kind of see. So if like you line that up, you can see it's not a 5 mil peg specifically. It just kind of rests in there. Oh? Oh? Does this store right here? No, it doesn't. I don't think that stores anywhere. Okay. But yeah, no, it's really cool. Also, something that's very neat about this is, so if we put the little command unit back, you can totally store Core Class Bumblebee in there. He totally fits in there. Shield thingy on the inside. Shield thingy can go on. Oh, I see it. Yeah, it goes like this. I see. Yeah, it goes like that, and I guess Roller would kind of sit on it, maybe. Or I guess Roller would tow it. But yeah, it does, of course, do Repair Bay mode. And let's get transformed. Let's transform these guys. So to start, just kind of untab everything from Optimus and swing his arms around. The easiest part. Flip out the hands. Actually, we'll leave one hand flipped in. Spin around. Take this segment, and this is the toughest part, is like that. And then there's a little itty bitty notch right there, and we're going to take that and put it right there. So this is going to go around and tab in right there, and that's going to lock that in place. And then the hips going to plug in right there, and just got to bring up the head. Rotate the arms, split the legs. There we go. There's Optimus, and we can give him his axe and his ion cannon. So plug in the axe, plug in the ion cannon, and there we go. We have our little Core Class Optimus Prime. You can put Roller and the trailer. Like, if they had released this for like 15, even maybe $20 for just that would be awesome. Nudge. So now we can get to the Bumblebee, which it transforms kind of like Legends Bumblebee does, if maybe you guys have ever handled that mold. Where the legs just come down and fold out into feet. I believe Universe Legends Bumblebee did that too. And then the arms just swing out on these little bars. He has a which, speaking of, real quick, he has the Penny Racer bit molded onto the back. Like, that's insane. Fold this down. Nothing really tabs in to lock the torso, which makes sense because I don't think that this is like a full-fledged core class. I think it's more like, I don't know what this is. It's supposed to come with like a spike. So, and then he does have one pistol that can slide into his very, very itty-bitty hands. There we go. And there is another pistol in here that, let me finagle it out real quick. It plugs in 2 spots. Like, it has a straight up dedicated post right there. And that's very interesting because it's not like Megatron or anything like you think it might be. It looks like another blaster for Bumblebee specifically. Like, this looks like Bumblebee's blaster from the Centurion pack is what it looks like. But no, I mean, it looks like Bumblebee. It looks pretty good. I mean, I still think that this mold was always meant to be Bumper, I think is what this was supposed to be, and they just made it Bumblebee and scrapped Bumper's release altogether. But that's just me. But they look great together. It's a very nice little core class pack. Bumblebee is smaller than Optimus. I mean, he's way too big to be like a mini bot, but like, I mean, there he is. And I mean, if you're just looking for a Bumblebee who's itty bitty, here he is with like a deluxe class. He is itty bitty. He's very, very small. I don't know if I would display this as like the definitive Bumblebee, but it is a very good Bumblebee. And then Optimus, of course, like looks amazing. This is going to be the only way you're able to get him with both accessories or even just the Energon axe, because the Energon axe, unless you paint yours from Nemesis Prime, it's you don't get one, which is really, really unfortunate. That this is the only way that we're getting this accessory, because it clearly was on the runner the entire time, and they just decided not to include it. But yeah, no, I mean, they look great together. This is a fantastic little set. If you're looking for just like a desk size Optimus Prime, it's literally a tiny Earthrise Optimus, but it comes with everything. Like, in some ways, this is better than Earthrise Optimus, which I kind of hate. I kind of hate that it's better than that figure in some ways, like in terms of the loadout of accessories you get. You can use the trailer hitch bit as a shield. So if you stretch his arm out, there's a little port on the side there, kind of what we were using for the axe, and you can just, much like on Classics Optimus Prime, you can port that right there. It can't really go out, but you can port it onto his fist to use as a shield, which is kind of neat. I don't think there's a real way to. I think the peg is too small to really tab on when it's right there, so I don't think there's a real way to like store this otherwise. But it is pretty neat, and we can just convert them back just as easy as we got them to robot mode. Boop. Then flip that panel up, spin the torso around, pull the legs out, and flip up this piece. Keep the legs down for a moment, and we can get the arms in place. Which, I mean, like, the Core Class Optimus transformation is a little finicky, I will say that. It's one of those transformations that I always find just a little, like, there's just a little less clearance than you need. I will say, I think the tolerances on this version are better than my Core Class one, like my retail release one. We could take the Bumblebee gun and stick it in the trailer. Take the Optimus Prime gun, stick that in the trailer, which both blasters peg in 2 spots, which is pretty cool. Like, they clip in 2 spots, which is really nice. And same with the axe. It clips in at the top here, and there's a large triangular peg there, as well as 2 little tabs at the bottom. So that's really nice. It goes in, like, it constructs very well. And then we can close up the trailer, put the trailer on Optimus Prime. There we go. Move back over to Bumblebee. Come here, give me that. Put that up there for now. And Bumblebee, like I said, he has a very, like, everything about this figure feels just a little cheapy. You know, it's one of, oh, see, it popped off the arm. This arm loves to pop off, by the way. It just doesn't hold in. This one, there it goes. Boop, boop. Pop that back. Bring these down. Oh, sorry, bring this down. Bring down the penny racer flap. Bring down the other bits. And it's just, everything's just a little gummy, you know? Like, it's just a little more flexy than it should be. Just a little bit off from what I expect of like a full-on figure, I guess. I don't know. It's hard to describe, and it's a little hard to explain without, like, you ever holding this. And that it makes sense because this is from, like, such a weird little pack. And I get why they repacked it, because they were like, oh, we're never going to repaint this probably. But they repacked it with this just to be like, oh, check it out. It's Core Class Bumblebee. But it was never marketed as a Core Class Bumblebee when it was out, so it's kind of weird. There we go. Whee! Whee! But there they are. Core Class Bumblebee and Optimus, the Core Class 2-pack, which is pretty cool. Pretty excited about that. That was a fun one. I am going to do a full review of these pretty soon. These are going to be getting a full review. Same thing with Tailgate and Crosscut. I do want to do reviews on them at some point, which I think they're in the queue. Just need to do it. I'm trying to kill time so that way I can script. Gotta head to call. See you guys later. Yeah, no. Favorite core class? Ooh, I like Iguanus a lot. Iguanus is really solid. So is Bat Mode. Oh, wow. But yeah, I think we're gonna call this. I think we're gonna get to the event planned in the Discord. I think that's what we're gonna do. We talked for like 30 minutes. We tried to get the PNG tuber going. There's something in my hand. It feels like there's like a sliver or something in my hand. But no, we talked about a lot of stuff. We went over a few things, and yeah, I think we're good on this one. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. If you want to join us for tonight, make sure that you check out that Discord link. I'll see you guys in the next one.